Okay, so for the 5th time, are we done with audio hiccups? Are we done with video hiccups? Are we done with YouTube notifications spamming the side of my computer? Okay, okay. Can I actually start recording? Yes? Yes? Okay. Alright. Hey everybody, it's one crazy Fox 1 and welcome back to Let's Play Technical Difficulties, the game. Oh my gosh. It has nothing to do with the game too. It's literally been, my microphone has been trying to be linking up, so I finally disabled that son of a bitch. So that now only the microphone can be recognized, not the audio. Because if the audio was recognized, then the video would be muted. I actually looked back in the video and it did outright mute at one point. So I had to delete that recording. Then Audacity slightly froze in the middle of my recording. I had to look back and make sure nothing was wrong. And yeah, nothing was wrong. I was just being paranoid. Then I continued in my third recording, and YouTube notifications literally spanned my wall. Fun fact, someone asked me about the PS2 sprites again. Not specifically the PS2 sprites, but did mention that I could have new background art and CGs in the background. So that's always fun. But with all of that, let's go into this. So if I sound slightly different, and I mean slightly different, I am on the tail end of just about to get sick. I have some water next to me. I'm trying to record as much as I can, but I wasn't feeling that well today, so I'm recording this later at 5:47 p.m., which basically means I'm going to be able to get 8 to 9 videos done before I have to leave for work, which you would think is a lot, but remember, videos go up once a day. That's a week. That's not exactly breaking anything. No, in order to feel comfortable, I usually have to record at least 2 weeks of videos per recording session. Now, last recording session, I was able to record 4. I really didn't have that much time last recording session, but I was able to record 4 episodes. This recording session, I'll be able to record 8. That will put me at about 13 to 12. So that's almost 2 weeks. And then when I get back, I'll be able to record a lot more. Maybe I'll be able to get 3 weeks when I get back, because I'll be recording from 2 a.m. all the way to 6 a.m. if I can. So, if you do the math, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what is that? That's 4 hours, 3 videos per hour, 3 times 4, 12, another 12, plus the 12 I already have, that's 24. Yeah, that's just slightly over 3 weeks. So, hopefully, I can get 3 weeks worth of videos up, and this will go into halfway through June. And then I can work on other stuff, like finally recording Higurashi Week. Or Higurashi anniversary video. Because I'm debating on whether just to make it one fell swoop video and talk about everything Higurashi related. Because I'm a dirty procrastinator. Okay, to be fair to myself, I've been doing a lot of Umineko videos and just focusing purely on Umineko. So I really haven't had the time between having 2 jobs, getting an apartment, signing a lease for an apartment, graduating, anything else that's been going on in my life, and making Umineko videos to actually work on Higurashi Week. Like, let's be real here. I might just have to do one video for the sole purpose of I literally do not have that much time to write out a script, 7 scripts, mind you, for 7 videos, record and bring together images and audio and video for 7 different videos. Like, Higurashi Week would be at least a full month's work. So I'm thinking of doing just one fell swoop long video. But then I think, you know, how much can Camtasia Studio 8 actually handle? So we'll see. If it turns out that I do have to do one fell swoop video, I'm probably gonna combine some things. Like, I was planning on talking about Matsuri and Kizuna separate from the original visual novels, but I might talk about them slightly together, like tack them on at the end of the visual novel section before I go into the manga and anime, because they technically are part of the visual novel section. They're just different versions of it. You know what I mean? It's all, as Bottler says, it's all useless. But regardless of all of that, I'm here to record, I'm here to have some fun, I'm here to watch these people die. I don't think, knowing with how Umineko operates, it usually takes... it's hard to say. Because the first chapter took about, like, 20 episodes in order to get people dying. The second one took slightly less, but not that much less. But now, for the first time, we're kind of, like, retconning what's happening. Yeah, sure, Beatrice. See, when you say it like that, it's really hard to believe. Yes, please tell us more in detail. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. No, that's 8 o'clock, my bad. Yeah, that's 8 o'clock. Jeez. What is that like? Math is failing me right now. It's simple as counting, I'm just not focusing. I'm just not thinking. 4 hours. Duh, it's a multiple of 4. Jeez, what's wrong with me? I literally forgot how to count by 4s for like a second. I'm like, what's the difference between 8 and 12? Well, 8 is 4 times 2, and I know that 12 is 4 times 3, so it's probably 4. But for some reason, that just didn't connect in my head for a second. I would be mad too. If someone on the internet named themselves Too Crazy Fox 2 and started recording Higurashi When They Cry PS2 edition and used the same style of commentary I did, i.e. reaction commentary, and literally started the video with, "Hey everybody, it's Too Crazy Fox 2 and welcome back to Let's Play Higurashi When They Cry Matsuri," I'd be a little bit miffed. A, because, seriously, you named yourself Too Crazy Fox 2? And B, seriously? Like, at least try and hide it. I mean, really, like, realistically, there's absolutely nothing that can be done. If someone wants to do that, then fuck it, by all means do it. But at least make a different YouTube name than 2crazyfox2, am I right? Oh my god. Now someone's gonna do that. Now because I said that, someone's gonna make an account named 2crazyfox2. They're gonna start recording in the style that I do, and they're gonna send me the video on April 1st of next year in 2018. Because, of course they will. And I'll make a video about it if it happens. I mean, I gotta give Maria some slack here. She did get it from Beatrice. And they keep on asking who gave her the letter. There's only so many times you can fucking say Beatrice and tell the damn truth. Like kids have been raised to do. Like, well, Maria has been raised to some kids. Some kids, am I right? Did you brush your teeth today? Yes. Did you? Yes. What if I go check the toothbrush? No. Yeah. That's basically what it comes down to. I remember when I was a kid, I would just passively say yes to brushing my teeth. Nowadays, oh, fuck yeah, I brush my teeth. There's a lot of things you take for granted when you're a kid. Yeah, you really got to understand where the parents are coming from. They're all in a... Save for Jessica's dad. All the siblings are in a shit situation. Like, all of them. Which begs the question, why don't they just ask the dad? Hey, we're kind of getting fucked over financially. Would it be possible, since you are the prime recipical of the will from our grandfather, to maybe, possibly, find it in your heart to give us some money? Like, have they tried that? I know we're talking about Cross, but still, it's his family. It's his fucking siblings. I know from personal experience, whenever my family has needed money, okay, yeah, fine. That's fine. I'll help out. I know the difference between $200 for my family and what, like fucking a couple grand for this family is leaps and bounds. But still, helping out in any way you can. It's all useless, as Butler says. Like, I feel like there's a peaceful solution to the whole ordeal of inheritance. I honestly feel that there's a peaceful solution. And that we don't need to go to Witch Island, talk about it, and then get slaughtered by Witch. I mean... This is the 70s. Why don't we just do this over the damn phone? Why do we have to spend... If all of these people are in financial, like, emergencies, like they're trying to find a lot of money as fast as they can, why the fuck are they buying plane tickets and then riding a damn boat out to a secluded island in the middle of fucking nowhere, Japan? Like, am I wrong on that? Am I wrong on that? Like, seriously, you bought, like, first of all, plane tickets. Okay, I know in the grand scheme of things, for companies, plane tickets aren't that much. Like, yeah, they're a lot for, like, citizens, obviously. They're like, what, $100, $200, anywhere between that. But for, you know, for people who, you know, who manage companies, especially $1,000 or $1 million companies, you know, that's not that much. But if you are starting, if you found out that you need a lot of money to be saved, every single dollar counts. Am I right? So why the hell are we just buying up these plane tickets to all meet up at an airport and then take a fucking boat ride all the way over to Rokinjima Island? It kind of doesn't make sense financially, especially when you could literally just talk on the phone. I know that this is way before, like, cell phones and, gosh forbid, fucking group chat existed. Like, let's be honest. But still, phones existed back in the 70s. They've existed for a fucking long time. Like, gosh, I want to say they've been around since the 1800s. Yeah, they've been around since, like... Jeez, have phones been around since the 1800s? I'm looking back to, like, my useless years of knowledge in, like... I don't know, history. Like, I'm trying to remember my tech history. I know a lot about some of the first film machines because, well... I work, I do editing stuff. Of course I'm gonna look stuff like that up. And of course I'm gonna learn that in school. But I feel like at some point, I remember talking about the first phone and when it was made. And I completely forgot when that was. Like, still though, by this point, we have rotary phones. Hell, I would even stretch as to argue that we're starting to get the first non-rotary phone by this point. And don't forget, party lines still exist. You guys remember party lines? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so for those of you who are young, what a party line was is essentially all the phones were connected. All of them. Think early Skype calls. Like early Skype group chats. Only they were unintentional. Like if someone in your family had a phone call from a corded phone, they would pick up the call and they would talk. You could actually go to another phone in the house, pick up the receiver, and creepily listen to the conversation. You could also talk, too, and they would hear you, too. So, it was a problem back then, because we had to make sure that not everyone was listening in on the conversation. And for party lines, it was literally that, only extended to multiple houses. So the Joneses next door could actually listen in on your conversation. But, if you do that purposely, and you want to talk to 3 other people, a party line might not be that bad. Now, obviously, they all live in separate locations, so that's not going to happen realistically. However, that being said, you all bought plane tickets, you all got together, why not talk about the inheritance right then and there? Why bring the damn kids? Okay, I get it for Rosa. She doesn't have a babysitter, she doesn't have a husband to watch Maria on the weekends, alright? But, for everyone else, why'd you bring your kids? Okay, safe for Cross, because they're meeting at the place he lives, so obviously Jessica would be here because she lives here. She lives in this mansion. I actually didn't know that in the first chapter. It took me until the second chapter to find that out. But, in all seriousness, there's so many ways around, like, seriously, meeting up together and talking about it. Why does it have to be at your grandfather's estate? When you bring your kids too, Like, they were thinking, oh, we'll just get together, you know, the kids will have fun and everything, and then, you know, late at night, right before 12 o'clock, we'll go and talk about some inheritance issues. Okay, fine, yeah, that's true, that does seem like a good idea. You know, and you know, all together at Kinzo's house. Sorry, did I say their grandfather? I meant their father, their grandchildren's father. The cousin's grandfather and the sibling's father. Gosh, Kinzo, you're confusing. But I'm not wrong in saying that technology, even at this point in history, could have at least helped a little bit in avoiding the entire slaughter of the Ushiromiya family. I'm not wrong on that. And now my Discord's going off, so I'm gonna have to mute that in between recordings. So until then, guys, I will see you guys in the next video.